Dear students, congratulations to all for the excellent result in SSC exam. Due to the global pandemic called COVID-19, we are going to take online classes. I hope everyone's sincerity. Welcome to my zoology class. This is Akmal Hussain, lecturer biology, Square High School and College. Now I am going to take a zoology class of Standard 11, Chapter 1. Today's topics is animal diversity and animal classification. What will we learn from this class? We will be able to know about animal diversity and its classification, basis of classification. Animal diversity, you know, about to 8.7 million type of species are there in our world. The total number of animal about to 20 billion. Among 8.7 million species, 6.5 million live on land and 2.2 million species live in water bodies. What is animal diversity? Animal diversity is the diversity of animals on size, shape and characteristics. We may say another way. The difference among all animals in the world is called animal diversity. The difference among all animals in the world is called animal diversity. Types of animal diversity: genetic diversity, species diversity and ecosystem diversity. Number 1, genetic diversity. You know, gene is responsible to carry the characteristics of each and every living organism. Here genetic diversity, that means genetic makeup or genetic arrangement is different. That's why the characteristics is different. The differences in genes between a particular species is called genetic diversity. Same species, but they are different, a little bit different. This is called genetic diversity. Example: variety of human, variety of mango, etc. Follow the picture. The students of Square High School and College. Do the students in our school look exactly same? Follow the second picture. Daughters of Barack Obama, Malia and Sasha. Do Barack Obama's two daughters look exactly same? No. But they are same species. What is the species of human? Homo sapiens. All are Homo sapiens, but they are not exactly same in their characters, in their outer looking, in their activities. Why? Because genetic makeup, genetic arrangement is little bit different. That's why the characteristics is different. Variety of mango. You know, different types of mangoes are there, like Gopal Bhog, Himsagor, Lengra, etc. These are the genetic diversity. Species diversity. Species is different here. The diversity that exists between different species of organisms is called species diversity. Lion and deer. A picture of deer, picture of lion. Deer, lion. Different species, they are not same species, different species. That's why their characteristics is different. Very simple. This type of diversity is called species diversity. Ecosystem diversity. Due to different types of climate in different parts of the world, the diversity of species is seen. This type of diversity is called ecosystem diversity. That means different region of the world is different in their climate, their weather. That's why the activities, that's why their structure, outer looking is different. Example, forest biome, desert biome. Now the question, what is biome? Biome, a large naturally continuity of community of animals and plants in a particular place. That means a large naturally community of animals and plants in a particular place is called biome. There is a picture of fox. It is also fox. This is also fox. First one is the fox of Indian subcontinent, also available in Bangladesh. Second one available in Africa, and third one available in Europe. They all are fox, but their characteristics, outer looking, habitat different. Why? On the basis of ecosystem. This type of diversity is called ecosystem diversity. Basis of classification. The basis of classification is the characteristics of animal body which are given priority in the need of classification. We may say another ways. All the features that are the important to classify are called the basis of classification. I am saying again, all the features, all the characteristics that are important to classify are called the basis of classification. Number 1, germ layer. A germ layer is a group of cells in an embryo that interact with each other as the embryo develops and contributes to the formation of all organs and tissues. Actually, germ layer is present in embryonic condition of animals, and different germ layer finally converted into different organ of animal body. Types of germ layers, two types. Number 1, diploblastic. Number 2, diploblastic. Diploblastic animals. Animals which have two layers in their embryo are called diploblastic animal. during their embryonic condition, two layers are present. Number 1 ectoderm, number 2 endoderm. This type of animal is called diploblastic animal. Example, animals of phylum Nidaria. That means jellyfish, hydra, etc. Follow the picture. This is ectoderm and inner layer is called endoderm. There is no mesoderm, but there is a jelly like layer named mesoglia. Actually mesoglia is not layer here. That's why ectoderm and endoderm only present here. This type of embryonic condition present in diploblastic animal. Diploblastic animal, the animals which have three layers, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm, are called diploblastic animals. Example, animals of phylum Platyhelminthes up to the phylum Chordata. That means Platyhelminthes to Chordate. All the animals included in or fall in diploblastic animal. There is a picture of embryonic condition of diploblastic animal. This is ectoderm, outer layer. This is middle layer called mesoderm, and this is inner layer is called endoderm. That means three germinal layers or germ layer is present here. That's why it is called diploblastic animal. Symmetry. The quality of being made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis is called symmetry. I am saying again, the quality of being made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis. Spherical symmetry. Symmetry is 5 types here. Spherical symmetry. When any animals can be divided into equal parts by passing any plane through its center is called spherical symmetry. Example, volvox. This type of symmetry is called spherical symmetry. We may divide it many ways, many parts, but they will be same. Volvox. Volvox is spherical symmetry. That means we may divide it many parts, but it will be same. Radial symmetry. When any animal can divide into equal parts by passing any plane along its central axis is called symmetry. Symmetry, but we have to divide its central axis. Example, Hydra vulgaris, Aurelia aurita, Hydra vulgaris, Aurelia aurita or jellyfish. This animals is in radial symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. When any animal can be divided into equal parts only once by passing median plane along its central axis is called bilateral symmetry. That means if we may divide this type of animal, it will convert it or divide it into only two same exactly same division or parts. Animals of platyhelminthes, arthropoda and chordata. Butterfly. This is bilateral symmetry. That means we may divide it into two same parts. Human also is in bilateral symmetry. That means our number of organs most of the time too. Eye 2, nostril 2, ear 2, hand 2, leg 2. That means we may divide it into two same parts. Biradial symmetry. When radial and bilateral symmetry are observed, simultaneously in an animal body is called bilateral symmetry. At a time radial as well as bilateral. Example, Coelom. This is the animal. We may divide it into two when it is fall in bilateral symmetry. Again, it also divide into 2 to 4, but bilateral symmetry only 2. That's why this type of bilateral symmetry is called biradial symmetry. Asymmetry. When an animal body is intersection, if it can't be divided into similar two parts is called asymmetry. When an animal body is intersection, if it can't be divided into similar two parts is called asymmetry. That means symmetry is absent here. There is no symmetry in their bodies is called asymmetry. Example, Spongilla, Lacastis or Pila globosa. Picture sponge, snail. They have no symmetry. They have no any type of symmetry. We may don't divide in at least two same parts. That's why this type of animal is called asymmetry. Segmentation. When an animal body is divided into multiple similar segments along longitudinal or sagittal axis is called segmentation or metamerism. Each segment is called metamer. Example, roundworm, insect, etc. Nematoda. This is the tube-like or tubular body. Their tubular body divided into different metamer, different segment. This segment is called metamer, and this type of process or this type of activities is called segmentation. Tagmatization. In some animal bodies, the presence of metamers are not distinct, but some metamers can be united to form a distinct visible area. These areas are called tagmata, and the process of dividing the body into these areas is called tagmatization. Example, animals of phylum Arthropoda. Okay. prawn. Follow here. Their body is divided into different metamere or segment. There is unvisible segment also. Their body divided into mainly two parts. Number one, cephalothorax. This is called cephalothorax, head and thorax combinedly cephalothorax. Then left part is called abdomen. Cephalothorax combinedly formed by head and thorax. Into head there are 5 segments, unvisible segment. Then in thorax 8 unvisible segment. This total form unvisible, but it looks only one segment. This is called segmentation. On the other hand, abdomen is formed by 6 segment, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 here visible, here unvisible. That means some segments combinedly formed a region, or in region some segment may unvisible. This type of activities is called tagmatization. Polarity. The variation of the end formation in any animal body is called polarity. Follow the picture of fish. Anterior end, that means head related region is called anterior end. Posterior, back part or tail is here posterior end. Dorsal end, that means back part of fish is here dorsal end. Ventral, this is ventral end. This is ventral end of fish. Lateral between dorsal and ventral. Follow the picture. This type or this region is called, this long region is called lateral end, both side of the body. Coelom. The space between alimentary canal and body wall of diploblastic animals is called body cavity. The cavity between alimentary canal and body wall is called body cavity. When this body cavity is surrounded by visceral peritoneum originated from the embryonic mesoderm is called coelom or true coelom. That means coelom is one type of body cavity, but all body cavity is not coelom. Am I clear? Coelom one type of body cavity, but all body cavity is not coelom. How? We will describe. Follow the picture. Coelom. This is outer structure, that means we may say body wall. This is digestive canal or gut. Between digestive canal and body wall there is a cavity. This type of cavity, when formed by mesoderm layer and surrounded by peritoneum membrane, is called coelom, otherwise not. Acoelomate. The body of these animals has no coelom. Example, animals under phylum Platyhelminthes. Follow the picture. There is no body cavity at all. That means digestive canal. This is digestive canal. This is total body. There is no cavity between body wall and digestive canal. That's why this type of animal is called acoelomate. There is no coelom, no body cavity. Pseudocoelomate. Body cavity of these animals is not surrounded by peritoneum membrane, which is originated from mesoderm layer. Pseudocoelomate, pseudo means false, false coelom, looks like coelom but not coelom. Body cavity of this animal is not surrounded by peritoneum membrane. That means they have body cavity, but this body cavity is not surrounded by peritoneum membrane. That's why this type of body cavity enriched animal is called pseudocoelomate animal. Example, animals of phylum Nematoda. Coelomate, this type of animals also called eucoelomate. The animals which have body cavity with a complete lining with peritoneum derived from the mesoderm layer is called coelomate animal. Example, animals under the phylum Mollusca, Annelida, Arthropoda, Echinodermata and Chordata. That means from Mollusca to Chordata, all animals is in coelomate or eucoelomate. There is a picture. Acoelomate animal. There is no body cavity at all. Inside digestive canal, outside body covering, and middle side different types of tissues. Pseudocoelomate, they have body cavity, outer side body covering, inside digestive canal, middle side body cavity. But this type of body cavity is not surrounded by peritoneum membrane. On the other hand, coelomate animal or eucoelomate animal, outside body covering, inside digestive canal or digestive tract, middle side coelom. But this type of coelom or body cavity is surrounded by peritoneum membrane, and this peritoneum membrane produced from mesoderm layer of embryo. This type of animal or this type of body cavity enriched animal is called coelomate animal. Homework. Mention the types of symmetry with example. Number B. Mention the types of coelom with example. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.